Now, South Africa is facing its worst electricity crisis. Rolling blackouts across the country almost on a daily basis are weighing on the country's economy naturally. The country's power utility, Eskom, is under tremendous pressure to keep the lights on. Here's a report from our correspondent, Calden Angmo.
This is the reality of South Africans right now. Most wake up and go to bed with no electricity. Electricity provider Eskom has implemented load shedding in stages, which means higher the load shedding stage, the more frequent customers will experience power outages. It is stage 5 of load shedding, which means a 5,000 megawatt will be shed from the national grid. This also means South Africans will experience 8 hours of power cut in intervals every day.
We continue to try and run stocks as close as we can while still being able to service our customers, provide the meals and provide the gelato and things they want. But it is very trying and very, very difficult.
Government says high demand coupled with old and poorly maintained power stations that break down often are reason for the blackouts. Experts warn that the current situation is likely to worsen.
A 993% tariff increase within a span of 12 years. And on the other hand, the costs of electricity have become unsustainable. We are seeing energy poverty being exacerbated, which has got a direct effect on the high levels of unemployment, poverty, and inequality in the country.
South Africans have been subjected to load shedding since 2008. But the current rolling blackouts is the worst the country has experienced so far. So much so, the city of Johannesburg and city of Cape Town are determined to move away from Eskom grid.
There are so many commercial activities, economic activities that comes to a halt when load shedding is announced. We really need to get away from this reliance of Eskom. Every time Eskom announces a load shedding, we don't have enough electricity to bridge the gap. And this is why we are looking at the independent power producers.
Amid this ongoing energy crisis, South Africa is just few months away from finalizing the work on the investment plan for the just energy transition with its partners. If all goes well, the deal will unlock approximately $8.5 billion worth of investment opportunities for the country. Last week, the United States announced that it will fund $45 million to help South Africa transition away from coal. According to experts, current rolling blackouts is costing the country about 4 billion rand a day, and this has to come to a stop. South Africans are urging the government to immediately intervene and implement short-term plans to put an end to this crisis. This is Calden Angmo from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.